I know you're not ready because we got to put the freeze plugs in it.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. So, and it's that favorite time of the year when we're breaking it out for the first time. We're going to get it running here. We got to throw some freeze plugs in tonight. And
it's nighttime.
Nighttime, night moves, yeah. So we'll give you a little. We're gonna get the freeze plugs in, get the lights on here, and show you what's going on. And welcome to Night Moves.
Yeah.
So you'll see the wood brackets there, and you see these wells in the back of the boat here, and these are actually seats. But the really neat thing about this boat is when he pops that hatch off, these. So here we are. We took the boards out. Now you can see this engine compartment is all completely open. And the batteries are up there under the seat. But one of the reasons that we bought this boat and love this boat so much is when you got to work on this, winterize it, anything, you just pop off the cover, pop out the sideboards, and you have full access. No standing on your head, no leaning through a little hatch hole in the back trying to work on this thing. These Chris Craft Stinger 222s, the motor's fully exposed to work on it. The hose is already back on this. Usually, just film me. Usually I take the hose coming from the stern drive, feeding the engine the fresh water. It goes through the power steering cooler on this. Usually I pop that hose off in the fall, put some antifreeze down there, and put it back together so it's ready to go. So in the spring, when we get this out every year, well, or summer, when we break this boat out, all it is throw the 4 freeze plugs in and fire it up. And that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to throw in these 4 freeze plugs, and then with a little bit of luck, Owen charged the batteries a week ago, this thing should pop right off and run. And we're getting ready to take this out for the fireworks here out to Hamlin.
Yeah.
So hang with us here and we'll get this thing fired up for you. Something's not right, Owen. I don't know. We're all over. Yeah, you can kill the filming. But right now I should be getting voltage up here. Everything else is working but voltage. So it ran for 20 seconds and it didn't sound right, and then it died, and there's no juice to anything. So we got a little issue here. Okay. So welcome to the backside of the helm. Welcome to the cabin on the 222. You wouldn't think there's much of a cabin. Go ahead, show them, Owen. Yeah. This is the cabin. And underneath here in the cabin, there's a door into the backside of this helm. As you can see, the whole helm is all one big molded piece of fiberglass. This thing's solid, man. And what we're looking for right now is why we don't have 12 volts. Yes. Well, what they can't see is show them all the fuses. Right, there's a whole bunch of them. Alright, so you're going to have to go out on the other side and look at that voltage and let me know when that voltage meter jumps.
Okay.
I got to figure out which one, because it's usually a corrosion. Yeah. Small spaces. Small spaces. Okay. Yeah, it was a dirty fuse. The purple wire is the ignition wire in the mercury harness. It was that fuse going to the ignition circuit was dirty. We got it cleaned up. If you look here now we got 11 volts. So
we got a shadow.
Let's see.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. You can see now. Oh.
Now it sounds right.
Yeah.
That water's still on, right? Stand behind there and let me know when it comes out. Oh, he can't hear this. And he just got wet. She fired up and smoothed right out now. We'll take it back there to get a little bit of so you can hear it. Because I have the wireless mic on.
What's that knocking?
It's not a knock. That's an exhaust leak up here on the manifold. Hear it? Yeah, you hear it in the mic. It's on this port side. It's that front cylinder, I can see it. You can't see it up there, but that front cylinder, yeah.
Oh. Well, that's disappointing. How long do you think it's been leaking?
A couple years.
Oh.
Yeah. It always leaks.
I never noticed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it was leaking. Because like I said earlier, when it comes to these old boats, what are you willing to live with? I'll show you. Oh, yeah. So a couple of really neat things about a 222. Why I love a 222 personally. One, the seats, the bolster seats that just flip up, and you can even kind of sit back here like this, like I am, but the seats just drop down. And one of the few boats that one person can drive in your center drive, you don't look like an idiot going across the lakes because you're sitting in the center. But the seats just flop down, pop up. When the seats are up, you can walk through here. The other thing I love about this particular Stinger is that it does not have the combined throttle shift. And once you go to a separate throttle shift, you'll never go back. These are just absolutely the only way to go. It shifts so smooth. Boom, boom. I mean, it's like butter. And no clunky, you know, it's nice. Oil pressure, temperature, there's your fuel, your trim, and then all your switch panel. And then your tack and your speedo. And the one thing I changed on this boat is the trim tabs. It had the joystick. We were out one day, hit a wave, and the wife bumped it and broke the handle right off the joystick. And if you have the joystick, I would recommend the push buttons over the joystick any day of the year. It just makes it that much easier. So, this is our 222. We're going to go plunk it in the water. As usual, the boat's named Night Moves. We love to break this thing out in the middle of the night. It's like 10:30 at night right now. We're going to go plunk this down in the water, run it out, make sure everything's good, and we'll get back to you.
Woohoo! Don't forget to torpedo that subscribe, sync the like, and sound the alarm to get our content. Thank you for watching.